なんかそのカフェが何回か発見した先から
チェーンなのかな。
At some point, I started getting perceived as a grown-up. Yeah, it snuck up on me. I remember that he's on the back of the school bus, making up us, wanted to grow up, but now I'm missing the old days. They were so simple now. There are memories. Honestly, I can't believe 2000 babies aren't the babies anymore. I'm getting older, but who's really keeping score? It's all a numbers game, 'cause I still feel the same. The only thing that's changed is that I've lived a few extra days. I know that it's just time passing me by. Fine, can't help but wish I could still be childish. 'Cause now life's got me so stressed. Just wanna play on my DS. No way of knowing what comes next. Just wanna be childish. I'm still learning how to live as an adult person. Little me, but an older version. Dealing with a few extra burdens, 'cause nothing's certain. And 2000 babies aren't the babies anymore. I'm getting older, but who's really keeping score? It's all a numbers game, 'cause I still feel the same. The only thing that's changed is I've lived a few extra days. I know that it's just time passing me by. I can't help but wish I could still be childish. 'Cause now life's got me so stressed. Just wanna play on my DS. No way of knowing what comes next. Just wanna be childish. Just wanna be. Just wanna be childish.
タピオカ？
こ シーハート。
We ran through the woods. Nothing could hurt us except for ourselves. Stuck in childhood. Every day there were new sights and smells. As the sun was shining on our skin. Love with being alive. We've been using all the time to play pretend. With just our minds and hearts combined. Thoughts and all our love align. And we never feel alone again. As the sun would set, we'd run home and laugh at the fun that we had. Safe in our bed, saying goodnight and hugging our dad. As the sun was setting on our skin, in love with being alive, we'd been using all our time to play pretend. With just our minds and hearts combined, thoughts and all our love align, and we never feel alone again.
なんかこんなん出してるんやぐらいで終わっちゃいそう。